like that gut and following your intuition and just knowing something isn't right. Why am I not passionate?
7 billion people in the world.
Just 11% are actually devoted to what they do for a living. How many of us are unsatisfied, living a mediocre life, wishing there was just something that would drive us?
Imagine waking up, being able to live by your own schedule, live by your own design. That dream you have inside of you is achievable, and we all have a choice to get out of our own way. It's our limiting beliefs that are holding us back.
We want to show you that you're not alone, that you have the power within.
You are the creator of your own life. It's time to step up into your power and know that you can conquer anything. My favorite word was I can't. That was probably what was limiting me the most. I didn't believe in myself.
I was always told, you go to school, you get a good job, work at your job for 50 years, retire. I felt like you have to pick something. You have to pick a mediocre career that everyone else is choosing. I always had a deep inner desire that I knew I wanted to help people.
I wasn't living life to the fullest. I was floating by at about 50%. Fear was one of the biggest things that I let control my life.
I didn't want to follow in the path that my family was going down. It just felt wrong. It didn't feel like a life to me.
Sometimes we forget to focus on ourselves. Sometimes we forget what we even need, what we want, what we even love. I was always a follower. I didn't know how to lead. I never trusted that voice within. I always just relied on other people's opinions.
I started getting more creative and then making that change and making that switch.
What changed my whole perspective, my whole life, a couple words that were spoken to me. They said it in such a way where it just made things click.
Don't let anyone put some idea into your head that you need to do something. Live life for you. Don't live life for anyone else.
If we just listen to our heart and let it lead the way, then the rest is taken care of.
You can make a difference. You can change. You can have, be, and do whatever you want.
Don't let anyone write your story for you. And fears aren't really fears if you face them.
This is your life. It's you who has to take the leap of faith. It's you who has to start taking responsibility for you and what you love and what avenue in life you want to take. How many of us are actually passionate about what we do with our lives every day?
No.
No. Not really.
Yeah, I am.
I feel good about where I am right now.
How many of us truly have a good relationship with money? A healthy mindset?
I think money is a big factor that's I think it holds a lot of people back from following their dreams.
I don't make much money. It's kind of just all going down the drain to university. So financially, I'm not very satisfied.
Probably I don't have enough money and I have to do school as well.
We are taught to stay safe, hide in our comfort zones.
We're told that fear of the unknown is something to run away from.
The only thing holding me back is myself, pretty much.
It's just not really knowing where to start. Yeah, I mean, maybe if I kind of had an in or more experience. So I'm kind of just at that weird how do I begin?
Why is success defined by how much money we make or what we do?
Everyone wants to see you succeed in your life, get a job and have a good income. It's really difficult to do that. There's a lot of stress and you have to be able to get good grades and get into the right university. I don't know, I just feel it's really difficult.
We've been conditioned to believe that we don't have a choice.
I would definitely want to pursue my dreams if I could.
Or that we must live our lives based off some idea that someone else came up with?
I always like try to follow my brother's footsteps because he was always like my idol, and he like went to law school, and then like now he's really interested in medical school. That's like really cool, and I think that's like a really good path for me.
We spend so long searching for happiness outside of ourselves, when really the true power lies within.
I'd honestly listen to what your heart says, and it sounds weird, like listen to your gut and all that stuff, but
being really uncomfortable made me realize where I wanted to go and kind of made me work harder.
Don't sell yourself short, basically.
So if there's a dream burning inside of you,
I would invent a type of energy source that everyone like would be able to like transition to.
Like helping others, and I guess like I've always thought of like going to like clinical psychiatry.
if there's something you've been wanting to do for a long time, but fear is holding you back, other people's opinions are holding you back, or if yourself is holding you back, keep fighting because you are unstoppable. Your dreams are worth it. You are worth it.
Yeah, sure, that job is comfortable, and yeah, sure, it's giving you a paycheck, but is it really worth it? Is it really worth living a life that you hate for a mediocre paycheck? Shouldn't most of your life be creating, exploring, enjoying your life? You should be nurturing yourself, loving yourself, telling yourself how awesome and amazing you are, and that you can do it.
If you want to go do something, go do it. If you're not doing what you love in this moment, then you're wasting your time. You have one life. This is your show, and this is your story. Don't let anyone else ever write it for you. Don't ever let anyone else up on that stage, because you're the star of the show.